Some other questions Metro wants to know about: what could future expansion plans look like, and who will be responsible for upkeep of this tunnel? All of those questions are raising even more in our newsroom. Namely, when did Metro first hear about Elon Musk's tunnel? Mayor O'Connell says it happened last spring, but they did not think it was a serious proposal.
However, during that time, state leaders were apparently pushing forward with this project, even visiting Musk's tunnel that's built under Las Vegas. News Channel 5's Ben Hall spoke exclusively with someone directly involved in all this, State Comptroller Jason Mumpower.
Mumpower sits on the State Building Commission, which voted to lease state land to Musk's company for free. He said on Inside Politics, Metro should not have felt blindsided by this announcement.
I've known about this project for many months. As a matter of fact, I took it upon myself to actually go to Las Vegas and to ride the Vegas loop. I was given a tour.
Jason Mumpower brought pictures of himself in Las Vegas last March, meeting with people from the Boring Company owned by Musk and touring the tunnel there. He said he was in Las Vegas for other reasons, but talks were well underway for Musk's company to come to Nashville.
We knew that Boring was interested sometime maybe late spring, early summer last year, but then it was sort of like didn't hear about it again for almost a year.
Mayor O'Connell and Metro officials told the council this week they'd only heard informal chatter about the project and never saw signs of a serious proposal.
I think you heard it right there in the mayor's quote. He was aware, but for some reason didn't think it was a serious proposal. It absolutely was.
All right, the item passes. And the lease is approved. Thank you, Commissioner. All right, is there a...
As Comptroller of the Treasury, Mumpower sits on the State Building Commission subcommittee, which voted to allow Musk's company to lease state land for free. That contentious meeting came just 3 days after the project was announced.
I think people aren't used to things moving at the speed of business. They're used to things moving at the speed of bureaucracy.
Metro sent a list of questions to the state about the project, which is expected to go under state-owned Murfreesboro Pike. On Inside Politics, I asked where people would arrive downtown. The people coming from the airport, they come out where?
Well, again, this Building Commission vote last week kind of kicks off about a 90-day process where some of that will be fleshed out.
Mumpower did not have many details. Despite the quick approval, a lot is still being studied. What about the safety of this project? What about the environmental impact? Have those things been done yet or not?
You know, exact questions that I have asked. I'm glad to know that the Boring Company is rated the highest or among the highest of any transportation company in the United States.
Mumpower said he believes the tunnel can be operational in 2 years. Again, saying this whole thing will run at what he calls the speed of business. His entire interview airs tonight at 7 on News Channel 5+.